Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So today I'm going to read some of my book to you, Daisy and the Trouble with Life. So let's get to it. When everyone realised the water wasn't very deep, they all started laughing. Gabby said they weren't laughing at me. They were laughing at Mr. Cheetham. The water only came up to his knees and he could have reached me from the side if he wanted. Mr. Cheetham lifted me out of the pond and carried me back to the school bus. Miss Donovan made me dry myself in a picnic blanket, and then I had to empty my wallets into grass beside the school bus. The worst thing was I wasn't allowed to sit next to Gabby on the way home. Miss Donovan made me sit at the front of the bus next to the coach driver all the way back to school. I never figured out which duck got my last bite of sandwich. I hope it was the baby yellow one. Don't suppose it was though, apart from greedy ducks like Lime Tree Farm is a really good place to go for a school trip. You should ask your teacher to take you. They have loads of animals to look at, including real pigs that are going to turn into actual bacon. Fiona Tucker says that making pigs into bacon is cruel, but Gabby said that different animals on farm have different jobs to do. A farm dog's job is to bark at the sheep, a horse's job is to pull wagons, a chicken's job is to lay eggs for breakfast, a cow's job is to make milk for cups of tea, and a pig's job is to turn into bacon. We never did work out what the duck's job is though. I'll go and ask my mum. Mum says a duck's job is to stay in the water on a school trip, and my job is to stay out of the water on a school trip. She also says my sausages are ready, so I can have another job washing my hands for dinner. Sigh. It's a germ thing. Sorry about this. I'll see you up at the dining table in a couple of minutes. That's if you don't mind watching me eat. Yum 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 yum. That's literally what it says. Yum 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 yum. Sorry again. The trouble with trying to finish a story with your mouth full is nothing you say makes any sense. All your words are too full of sausages or sweet corn gravy or mash. Oh my god, that picture though. That's Daisy. Don't worry, I'm going to ask Spiggy, my pet monkey spider, to tell the rest of the story for me. He's sitting on my shoulder right now. Say hello, Spiggy. Hi! Do you mind telling the rest of the story for me, Spig? Not at all, otherwise my sausages will get cold. Leave it to me! Chapter 22. Daisy smiled sweetly. The most handsome monkey spider in the world. That's me. And tucked hungrily into her dinner. Sorry, can you read the words? Okay. When the small, okay, I'll shout. As she raised the fork full of sausages and mashed to her lips, her mum leaned across the table and placed a hand on her arm. Any more gurgles? She asked, a little anxious that the dead germs might come back, and more than a little concerned that they only had one loo roll left if they did. Daisy shook her head and popped another forkful into her mouth. Yum, 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 yum. She smiled. Well, I hope you've learnt her, Mum. You know I really hate grounding you, but sometimes needs must. Daisy paused in mid-munch. She never understood what needs must meant, but kind of figured it was something that Mum just have to do. It's okay, said Daisy. I know picking the jammy jib-jab off the pavement and then eating it was a disgusting thing to do. I've learnt my lesson, and I don't blame you for grounding me. I'll never do it again, ever, I promise. This is Mum sighed with relief. Oh my god, my voice. That's very good to hear, Daisy. Very good indeed. No one will be happier than me to have a germ-free Daisy back into action again. Daisy swallowed a big mouthful of gravy and mash, and then raised her eyebrows hopefully. So does that mean I'm not grounded anymore? She said, hoping she might be able to start work in the mud trap that evening. Daisy's mum shook her head. You're still grounded until the end of the day, she said, but after today you can play outside again. Daisy sighed a smallish sigh and then began making plans for Sunday, so Gabby can come round to play first thing tomorrow, she asked. As long as it's not too first thing, said Daisy's mum. I do like to have a lie-in on Sunday. Daisy smiled to herself and set about polishing off her plate. Mum, she said, gobbling the last piece of sweet corn and slurping down the last dribble of orange squash. Do you know any words that rhyme with hippopotamus? Daisy's mum swallowed round and then leaped up from the table and squealed, Tiptoes, Suckum to Mouse. She screamed, pointing in horror at the French windows behind Daisy. Daisy wheeled around in her chair and stared in the direction where Mum's pointed finger there, beside the flower bed in a pool of evening sunlight. Towered Tiptoes. His back was arched, his tail was looped, and he was dabbing something wickedly with his paw. Daisy's mum covered her eyes again as the mouse suddenly twitched, sending Tiptoes onto his somersault of excitement. Daisy sprang up from her chair and raced out of the kitchen door into the back garden. Grounded or not, if there was a mouse in trouble in their garden, then she was going to be one to rescue it. Scold, said Daisy. Shoo, you nasty cat. Leave the mouse alone. Tiptoes looked out from the flower bed in the direction of the kitchen door. His whiskers wilted in the sight of Daisy turning across the garden towards it. The very thought of bangs from spade handles and squirts from hose pipes sent him catapulting over the wall. Daisy's eyes flashed angrily from the top of Miss Pike's wall and then anxiously to the flower bed directly below. Suddenly her eyes widened and a huge smile cracked across her face. Shoot her! She squealed, dropping into her knees. It wasn't a mouse that Tiptoes had found basking in the late evening sunshine. It was a snake, a Colorado. gay garter snake to be exact. Daisy snatched Shooter up from the flower bed, hugged him to her chest and ran back into the kitchen. Look, Mum, it's Shooter. He's alive, she shouted. Careful, don't not squeeze too hard. He's been lost for ages and now I've found him again. Quick, find something for me to put him in before he starts to wriggle. Daisy's mum took a nervous step backwards in the direction of the kitchen drawer. Must take him back to Dylan right this minute, beamed Daisy. Daisy's mum held her best to pull out her arms and then shuddered as Daisy dozed Shooter heavily inside. Dylan's going to be so pleased to see him again, chuckled Daisy, snapping the lid of the table wardrobe shut. Please, can we go and take Shooter back to Dylan right now? Daisy's mum frowned. She had been awake most of the night, and it had been a long and tiring day, although being grounded had not been fun for Daisy. It had certainly been no fun for Daisy's mum either. Evelyn Motley, frowning. Grumbling Daisy around the house all day was a bit like living with a small troll, but rules were rules. Daisy was grounded and that should be staying indoors, not scampering up the road to number 38. Daisy's mum looked at the tubular bowl and then deep into Daisy's pleading eyes. Very well, Daisy, she sighed, but you're still grounded the moment you get back from Dylan's. It's a deal, said Daisy, racing to the front door. I'll open it, said her mother, overtaking her in the hall. I don't want you squishing yourself against the wall again. After a tug and a yank and a heave-ho, the front door sprang open and Daisy raced down the path when she returned home 10 minutes later. She was a girl transformed into a small child into her usual bubbly self. Dylan was so pleased to see Shooter again. He nearly kissed me, she gushed. Shooter's back into his tank now, but Dylan's moved it down beside his bed so he can see him. Dylan sleeps under his bed all the time now. He says sleeping under the bed in a sleeping bag is totally cool. I think Dylan is totally cool too. Trouble is, he's a bit old for me. Daisy's mum smiled and, with a flap of a tea towel, returned to the kitchen sink. That's the trouble with sausage and mash with sweet corn and gravy, the washing up that comes with it. And that's the trouble with this story. There isn't any more to tell, so that's me done. Glad to be served this. I'm off to spin a web. Be good and remember, give spiders a break. You're the ugly little ones. Actually, there is a little bit more to the story, but it will happen at bedtime later. So guys, I think that's it for me today, and I hope you enjoyed. This is a story of Daisy in the Trouble of Life. I hope you guys enjoyed it. This book is for school. Hope you enjoyed. Bye guys!